What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we get the debut of the 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV. Yes, it's here with a confusing name choice, but a range of 590 kilometers or 369 miles, rear or all-wheel drive, and outputs from 215 kilowatts to 300 kilowatts. Now, Mercedes has had a habit of niching out the niche in the past, which could be very well why the EQE SUV standing may be confusing. Simply put, it's the practical version of the EQE sedan, which is the electric equivalent of the E-Class, and launching alongside the regular version of the Mercedes-AMG EQE SUV, the three-pointed star's first ever all-electric performance SUV. Well, the AMG take on the EV SUV amplifies power up to 505 kilowatts, 687 horsepower, and adds standard all-wheel drive, AMG air suspension, standard rear axle steering, and an AMG tuned chassis. Now, first things first, they're sticking to this somewhat confusing naming convention. While in other corners of Mercedes' ICE stable, you can quickly identify a GLE as the SUV-fied version of the E-Class. So you can get a EQB and EQC, both of which are electric versions of the GLB and GLC. But once you get an EV version of the E-Class segment, the EQE is now divided into EQE sedan and EQE SUV. So apart from it being a mouthful, you can see that consumers, well, they're going to get their wires crossed pretty quickly. Now, the differentiation comes down to this being the fourth model to come from Mercedes' dedicated new EV platform, the others being the EQS sedan, EQS SUV, and EQE sedan, and not just a combustion-based platform with an EV drivetrain shoehorned inside. The EQE SUV is slightly taller and more practical than the EQE sedan. However, you wouldn't think so from looking at the paper dimensions alone. Now, the wheelbase is 3030 or 3030 millimeters, which is 119 inches, and it's exactly 90 millimeters, 3.5 inches shorter that of the EQE sedans. Now, bar the SUV's height, the exterior dimensions are similar. The EQE SUV measures 4,863 millimeters long or 191 inches, 1,940 millimeters wide or 76 inches, and 1,686 millimeters tall or 66 inches, making it 132 millimeters, 5 inches shorter, and 11 millimeters, 0.4 inches thinner than a sedan. So Mercedes says that this shorter wheelbase makes the car feel more agile, quite a feat for a car that weighs a region of 2,600 kilograms, 5,732 pounds. But should the main selling point be the SUV's interior space, right? Well, 520 liters of boot space on offer with the seats up. That's roughly about the same as the EQC, which isn't based on Mercedes' new scalable EV architecture, and it's a fair bit less than the combustion-powered GLE, which manages 110 liters more with the seats up at 630 liters versus 520 liters on the EQE SUV, and a whopping 380 liters more with them down at 2,055 liters versus 1,675 liters. Still is more than the EQE sedan's 430 liters, which is a victory of some sort. Now, of course, where the EQE SUV does get back points is on tech. Now, like the smaller sedan brother, the EQE SUV gets the option of Mercedes' all-new expansive hyperscreen. Now, there's an addition of Dolby Atmos audio and an air filtration system. Now, over-the-air updates are a part of the package, while customers are promised the ability to unlock certain features via the same system. Now, it will also allow for certain features to be activated once regulatory approval is granted, such as the Intelligent Park Pilot, which allows the car to become its own personal valet to be able to park itself automatically. Now, you get more tech goodies that are found in the way of the navigation system that can map out your route to best take advantage of charging stops along the way. There's the usual bevy of driver assistance tech on offer, while Eco Assist automatically adjusts to the regenerative braking strength according to the surrounding traffic, aiding seamlessly with one pedal driving. Now, Mercedes digital light headlamp tech is on offer, which projects auxiliary markings or warning symbols onto the road ahead of you. And there's also a new soundscape called Serene Breeze. Now, in terms of increasing range, in the 4MATIC variants of the EQE SUV, the front motor can be completely uncoupled during low lows, allowing the car to become rear-wheel drive and save on battery. And there's also the option of rear wheel steering, which is combined with the car's 4-link suspension up front and multi-link suspension at the rear. It is said to make the car as agile as much smaller machines. Now, the EQE SUV will be offered in 5 flavors. On the non-AMG side of the fence, there is rear-wheel drive EQE 350 Plus, all-wheel drive EQE 350 4MATIC, and also the EQE 500 4MATIC. Now, AMG will offer an EQE 43 and EQE 53, which models use the same 90.6 kilowatt battery found in the sedan. But we'll talk more about that in another video. Now, the lineup follows the path laid out by the EQE sedan, while output figures are the same too. The entry-level 350 Plus offers the best range of the lot with a single electric motor on the rear axle, contributing to the WLTP range of 480 to 590 kilometers, 300 to 369 miles. With that, you get an output of 215 kilometers, 288 horsepower, and 565 newton meters, 417 pound-feet of torque. Now step up to the EQE 350 4MATIC and the output stays the same, but thanks to the addition of the second motor on the front axle, torque is increased to 765 newton meters, 564 pound-feet. Now you pay the price though in terms of range, which drops to a WLTP rated distance of 459 to 558 kilometers or 287 to 349 miles. Finally, the most potent non-AMG is the EQE 500 4MATIC, also sporting all-wheel drive. Now that output increases to 300 kilowatts or 396 horsepower, and torque is at a much more healthy 858 newton meters, 633 pound-feet. As a bonus, range isn't impacted as much over the 350 4MATIC, with the WLTP rating landing at 460 to 547 kilometers or 288 to 342 miles. Now, in terms of charging, the EQE SUV can be jumped up to a maximum of 170 kilowatts, which is well short of the Porsche Taycan's DC Max of 360 kilowatts. Now, Mercedes says that the EQE SUV will be able to travel a maximum of 220 kilometers, 138 miles after 15 minutes of DC charging, while the brand will guarantee its battery pack for 10 years or 250,000 kilometers with an unspecified defined residual capacity. Now, pricing for the new EQE SUV will be announced closer to its launch. But what do you guys think about the new EQE SUV? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we'll have a bigger discussion on the new EQE. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below, where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love and support, guys. Thank you so much. Now, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rides merch, where you can get t-shirts, stickers, hoodies, everything Ron's Rides is there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. See everything I'm posting, car memes, pictures, and videos that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise News video. Peace.